what will truly be one of the most desirable nations in the world. But even beyond the place of prayer, I think that, one thing that I have seen as I have gone, anywhere across the world, anywhere, is that no one has ever doubted the potential of Nigeria to be one of the greatest nations in the world. In fact, nobody doubts the fact that Nigeria is specially blessed by God. Whether we're talking about natural resources, mineral resources, human resources, we have all that it takes to be one of the greatest nations in the world. And if you look at the map of the world, actually, it's very interesting that when you take a look at where the longitude line, or what they call the line of the equator is, and you try to look at the map of the world and look at it to divide it from top to bottom, you'll find out that where the lines intersect is right on top of Nigeria. Meaning Nigeria literally is the center of the world. I'm not saying it. Anybody else that is watching can go and Google the map of world map. Just Google it and see images, and you will see what I'm saying.
The center.
We are the center of the world, meaning that we should be the logistics capital of the world. We should be the production base for the world. Anything you produce in Nigeria will get to the West faster than it takes to produce from China. Anything you produce in Nigeria will get to the East faster than it can take to move it from America or anywhere. Nigeria should be where the world is producing. And so when you think about all that we have going for us, we are the largest black market in the world. We're the largest black nation in the world. 1 out of every 6 Africans is a Nigerian. 1 out of every 7 black people in the world is a Nigerian. Nigerians are flying all over the world. We are doing great things. We are leading in almost every area around the world. Why? Because Nigerians are specially blessed people. And so for me, I think that the greatest challenge you have is to say, how does a nation that has so much blessing yet also have the poorest people? And I believe that the gap between what makes a nation great, beyond just potential, is good governance. And this is the reason why I am in pursuit of making sure that our generation delivers good governance for our nation.
Thank you. Looking at Nigeria today, we have the highest percentage of Nigerians and everyone experiencing hardship.
Yes.
And we have a lot of graduates who are unemployed, people who have tilled the ground, labored so much, and yet nothing is coming forth.
Yes.
What can you see, from this dream of yours on nation building?
Yes.
That is going to be the hope of the common man?
I think let me start with first the pain of the common man, and then I will talk about the hope of the common man. Because I think that why people are particularly disappointed with Nigeria is that everybody knows how blessed Nigeria is. And so there is no nation that has such great blessing that can justify why young people will go through school, go through hardship to get to school, and yet they will come out without a job. It doesn't make sense. Nobody can understand why over 10.5 million children that are loitering across the streets because the government cannot provide education for its own children. The nations that are giving free education to their children till secondary school are not as blessed as Nigeria. The nations that are providing health insurance for every citizen, so therefore free medical care, are not as blessed as Nigerians. So what is the most important difference between Nigeria and any other nation? I think it is that most of these other nations have good governance, and Nigeria has not experienced good leadership. We have only experienced what you will call rulership. And that rulership has produced the disappointment in the people. It has produced people who have beautiful, vast land that can produce great resources, great crops, but the people are hungry. It has produced the largest workforce that have no work.
Thank you very much. I want to believe that at such a time, God is visiting our nation again. And like the saying says that the people who dwell in darkness have seen a great light. We do believe and hope that what God has conceived inside of you will definitely be a blessing to every Nigerian, be it an Igbo man, a Northerner, and Western.
Yes.
And we trust God that something good will come out of the new Nigeria.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.